was going to talk about basically how to get paid, like commissions and all that fun stuff. So, okay, I don't know if somebody wants to do that. So I don't know if this is going to be helpful to you or not. This is what made sense to me on what you need to do. So if you want it, here you go. If you don't want it, just leave it. Write notes on it, great. But that's what makes sense to me. So kind of the little outline on what you need to do. So I don't know if anyone else is going to be joining us or they're going to maybe be coming in on Zoom. So, all right. All of you, everybody's been working at least in it. I know Brenda and Kim, everybody's okay. So you've got to make sure you have your contacts, and you can add a contact. So anytime you encounter somebody new and you want to, you're going to write a contract, make sure that you first off have them in your contact list and first name, last name, and an email, a phone number, or a address is all that you need so that they will take. So make sure that you have them in the contacts, or you can't use like opportunities, you can't use the rest of it. So to get paid, you have to have an opportunity created. So you do have to go through at least some of these steps. DocuSign is a part of this program. This is what we can use. If you're still using another program, you can always upload into it, but DocuSign is what's attached. So, and I've been using DocuSign for a while. I don't know, since like last year. So here are, you have your listings, your buyers and leases are all in here. And we can just start with listing. Does anyone have any questions on how to create an opportunity? Everyone's good? Okay, cool. So then we'll just go to one that I have that's under contract. So everyone can create an opportunity. We're good? Okay. So go into, I would, if you don't have something that you want to, someone you want to work through, then I would do a test. So, and just create yourself as a test contact. That's easy as well. So within the opportunity, your first thing is going to be the details. So you have all of your details. You can edit and fill this out if you'd like. And then go to documents. And this is what you're going to do for compliance. So any questions on how to upload for compliance, or do I need to go through this? Do we know how to do compliance? Okay. So this one is just a test one. I don't actually have any documents in here, but yeah, you would just check which type it is. Is it and this one again is back to the listing, but it's the same difference. It's all the same concept. It's just on listings, you'll have one for the listing and one for the buyer contract, even though you still are gonna put this in here for compliance, whether you have the buyer or not, it still has to go in the same opportunity. So, and then, yeah, here's where you would, so when you're creating it, that's when you would have it. Okay, so go back to a live one. All right, so again, your general information, fill that out as you wish, and then your under contract, make sure that you have each thing in, and you know that everything has to be in an individual file. So you can't, like, when you get them from other agents, you can't just drop all 25 pages of the contract. You have to have each section. So you have to have your MLS report, the purchase contract, your disclosure. They're all in separate fields. So does everyone, I will go over, I guess, how to split those up. Okay, so here is the full contract. I think it's, I don't know, like 17 pages. So you can, it's the box right behind here. Okay. So to split the documents, you would click on the document within Rooms, and then you're going to go up here to Document Actions, go to Split, and here's all 17 pages. So, you know, the contract, so do purchase contract, pages 1 through 12. Okay, then you're going to add a document. My next section is the FHA. So you would do page 13, 14. And then my last one is, I think it's the affiliated. So, and this is page, with the affiliate, I think so, 15. Villa Death. And then I had the pre-approval, but so I didn't want to say I didn't want to add that or split it. I just want these. Then I can just do that. Or if you just need to pull out, so say you needed to, you got just one page from a contract and the other agent sent it to you because you had to change one date or to change one thing on it. They just resent you the front page. You can also upload them in here, reorder them, split them, and you've got them so they're all dropped in. So, and then you would just hit save. And that way you have them in all of your individual boxes. So it's all ready for compliance. You won't make Jim angry. You won't make the MCA office angry. Everybody will be happy and they'll happily write you your commission check and give you your DA so you can get paid. Yay. All right, that did it. So then now it's a new document and you can then do the same thing with that document. So I named it new test document. You can go in and then you're going to do the same thing where you're rearranging. And then this would be exactly the same thing. So after you do, so you click the little buttons, then click the combined, then you can split and add on the new one. With that. Do I need to review that again? Because I got a little lost myself, but okay. All right, so from the beginning. So these have been signed. So I want this one and I want this one. We're pretending it's a new, that they just changed out one sheet. So up here, so you have to click the little circles and then up here, you'll have combine. This is how you combine the document. So you need to add that one page in. So it would be there. another combined, and then you would find it back at the bottom. Then you're going to click the actual document. And then you would do, so you split it. So new document needs to be page 1. And then say it's like 1 through 5. Sorry. And then you would add, and you could say, you know, new is page 6, but it's actually, say it's page 15 of this document, or however you need to do that. And then you can split them up that way. So that would give you your new document, so you can just add in the new page. So it's a little bit of playing with it, but it really, once you get onto it, it doesn't actually take that long. But the first couple of times, yeah, you need to split them and add them, but that way you'll have that, so you don't just have one random page floating around, but you can put it back into your document. So then offers. And actually, I'm going to go back to okay, so this one is just my testing one. So as you see, I've got offers. I don't have anything in there. It's a 0. And then commission, it's grayed out. You can't even access commissions until you put the offer in. So you have to have something to put into it. It's just easier to work with the contract I have. Okay, so the offers, you're going to add new offer. So you can do initial offer, but I like to, just to keep track of everything, name it by its address. And so you know which offer you're talking about and all of those things. So I would change from initial offer and name it by its address. Okay, so you have your offer date, you've got your close date. Make sure that these things are okay. Should do it. Fine, we'll do that one. You see, this is gonna be all kind of messed up. So then you have, so your buyer, so this is your opportunity. You've got your buyer, so this was already auto-filled in, but the seller is going to be, you know, whoever the other party is. So unless it's on both of your side, you're gonna have to add that in. You have to add in the associate's name, and that is all that's required. Anything with a red star, so make sure that you put in the right things in, and then terms. So again, how much did they, you know, is it an all cash deal? Is it a finance deal? But you have to, for some reason, it won't let you do sales price here. You have to work backwards. So whatever, it's 50,000 all cash, or 150,000 or whatever it is.
And then how much they finance?
Yep. And then, yeah,
Oh, goodness.
how much they're financed. So sales price is 200. Do they put down the earnest money? So they put down 3%. Were there any option fees? What is the termination, again, you don't have to put this in, but you can. Is seller going to contribute? All of this isn't required, but you have to have the terms. This is required. And then agent analysis, that is if you're wanting to send something back to the seller or, to review the offer, but that's not important for getting paid. It's just to help with tracking for yourself. Okay, so now you've got your information here. So then, which offer are they going with? So you've got your general information. And will it not let me edit because it's already a DA? Yeah, okay. All right, well, it will let you edit unless you've already done a DA. I think I have one that I don't. Okay, so this one is, you can edit to make sure everything is correct. So if something isn't, then you would fix it here. Edit agent payment, you've got, make sure your name, what it is, and then anything, if you have a referral, a bonus, any deductions or any concessions, that's what you're going to add on here. So you're going to choose the type. If you are charging the transaction fee, then it's a bonus. If you're, or if there's a, so referral isn't in here?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of tricky when you're doing concessions. You don't necessarily have to put it in this part, specifically only concessions, because the system reads it as something so odd and it just throws everything off. So my suggestion is, what I've been telling agents, is to just put it in the notes. And then when I see it, I'll make the concession myself once I upload it to Winmore, and the DA will reflect that. So
put everything as bonus?
Yeah, so, no, not everything is a bonus.
Okay.
The only bonus is the $395 or the $495.
Okay, so just do the transaction fee is the only thing in here. Yeah. And so referrals also need to be a note?
The referrals, sometimes it comes through, but most of the time agents tell it to me or like write it in there. Like
okay.
25% goes to Bex Realty or whatever it is. And so then I'll do the math within Winmore and stuff. So it's a little tricky, but I always get it right in a sense. But just concessions, when you specifically get to this concession part, just leave it out of your head and just write it to me, like in the notes section. Just say, hey, I'm gonna give a concession to the buyer, the seller, whatever it is, and then I'll fix it.
Okay, so adding item, really, we're just doing the transaction fee here, and then everything else needs to be in the notes?
Yeah.
Okay. So everything else will come from the term, so it's already in here. And then, yeah, so just do your $395 here or whatever you charge, if you charge it. And then anything else that you add, you put in here, and then you're gonna hit submit, and it'll say submitted, but like this one, I have listing information missing, or there's something. If you get a yellow triangle, make sure that you figure out what that is, because they're not seeing it until you get that taken care of. And adding notes is down here at the bottom. So then you're just going to say, also there's a referral on this to XYZ Realty, or there's a concession to the seller for X amount. So make sure you're putting that in the notes section, which is at the end of the summary. But check your, look at the numbers, make sure they're right. If anything seems off and it's not what it should be, again, add a note. And then if there's anything here, you need to take care of that. No, you need to do another one. Yeah, rentals are slightly different. I think there's one. There's one thing that wasn't with the commission part of it. Oh yeah, you don't have to do offers. You just go from documents to commission. The offer tab is missing, so you don't have to add that in there. That's the only difference. I knew there was something. Yeah. So that's basically it in a nutshell. And then said if this helps you as a refresher, it's just kind of how, but I kind of go through the steps. And I guess that's it.
Cool.
Do you have any other general command questions in the last 12 minutes? So, and on Mondays, I'm doing just a question answer period for
What time is it? At
10.
10 a.m. Okay.
Mhm.
More reasonable.
Yeah, just 10 to 11. Well, it was 9 to 11 before. I mean,
That's fine.
so it's 10 to 11. And yeah, if you have any questions, I've been playing around with it. By no means am I the expert or in any way tech, but I've been playing around with it a lot. So, so I've probably encountered something, maybe. But again, maybe not. So, all right.
Thank you.